What's up, guys? Andrew Garza, Slide Modified. We're here at Brandon's house today. We are going to
redo that.
Why?
Just redo it. You came in way too hot.
I did. I came in hot. Okay, okay.
Go
Let's
back.
start over.
No, take two. No, you gotta walk back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew Garza. This is Slightly Modified. This is actually Slightly Modified. This is all the Slightly Modified people. But anyways, we're here at Brandon's house. We're working on his car.
I'm actually not official.
Shut up, dude.
You never gave me a
I no longer
sticker.
have a car. Slightly Modified Pit Crew.
Slightly Modified Pit Crew, whatever. We're here today.
You can be the team, man.
Brandon blew up his R154 because he doesn't know how to put trans fluid in it. So now we have a CD, and we are going to take this CD, we're going to put it on back of a 1JZ, and we are going to try to get it in this JZX90. Is it going to work? Don't really know. I don't think, there's not a lot of write-ups on this, so we are going to be the guinea pigs. Everything's going to work. We just don't know if the bell housing is going to fit in the trans tunnel. If it does, we have to figure out the trans mount. So let me show you where we're at. We've got the Collins kit. Basically, we have the sandwich plate right here, and we just got the pilot bearing out. We used some bread, in case anybody doesn't want to do that. Now we're bolting the sandwich plate on. Instead of the pilot bearing right here, we now have a pilot bushing. So it's just a little bit bigger to make up for the difference of, you know, the sandwich plate and all that. This is the pilot bushing. So we're just gonna take this, hit it into the back of the crankshaft. So I pretty much gathered everything you need for this kit. This is all part of the Collins kit for the sandwich plate adapter, not the bell housing adapter. So this is what we have here. Here is the pressure plate. I'm just going to give you all these part numbers in case. I believe this is OEM 350Z. Then we have 6-puck sprung clutch disc. Then we have Collins custom flywheel. You notice this puppy's thick. It's got to make up for that thickness of the sandwich plate. This is clutch release bearing. I believe this is the Collins clutch release bearing, so that's part of the Collins kit. And then we have the alignment tool. As you can see, it's just a little bit longer because flywheel is a little bit longer. So we have that, part number for that. And that's just about everything else. We are test fitting the transmission before we do everything. It looks like some of the bolts we got, we are gonna have to shave a few down for it to get the extra few millimeters. But that's about it. Then we'll just slap everything on there. One more thing I forgot to go over. These are ARP flywheel bolts. You notice they're a little bit longer because it's a little bit thicker. So here's the part number for those.
The Collins kit too.
Also comes, I guess it comes with the Collins kit. So we got 10 of those, so we got 2 spares, just in case Brandon gets a little bit excited with the torque specs. What we're doing now is we're putting the new release bearing on the 350Z clutch fork. And come on, Brandon, come on, you got this. Well, is that it? She's on. So now we are going to clean up that spline a little bit, make sure we don't have any problems. We're going to wipe this down too, to make sure that we can slide the release bearing on there, because I don't think it's going to go on right now. Yeah, see, we need to shave that down a little bit, no biggie. Sorry, crankshaft. That's all she wrote, buddy.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. RJ's shaving the bolts down because I don't know why Brandon didn't get the right bolts.
Wait,
Dog.
I gotta go all the way.
Hope you got more belts.
you have the knurls on the head of it.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go all the way down to there, so I have
That's
to
all good,
remove
buddy. Send it.
2 mil.
Okay, Brandon, after the Ooga Doogas, what's the torque spec on these puppies?
There is going to be a torque. I'm not actually impacting them on. I'm just running them in because I'm lazy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the torque spec to this puppy, according to Collins directions, is 56 foot-pounds in 20-pound increments. So I think we're just going to do, what are you going to do, 20, 40, 60?
Yeah, so we're going to 50. So now we're going, so we just did 40, so now we're just going to go to 56.
Go to 60.
57.
Okay, 57. I think we're going to need someone to hold the thing. And this, oh, my bad, bro. Good thing my man Chris over here, Kuya Gucci, is strong as F. Gotta practice not cussing on the channel, I guess. So I think RJ just finished.
No, RJ took a break.
Oh, RJ took an FD break, but he's got 5 bolts to shave down. Looks like he's got 4 of them, and he might be on the last one. So we are going to finish putting those in. The flywheel is officially on, and then after that, we can we'll clean up the surfaces, and we will mate the clutch disc and the pressure plate to the Collins flywheel. Okay, so we got the clutch alignment tool in, we have the clutch disc in. If you look at the clutch disc, it'll tell you which side goes towards the transmission, that way you don't put it in backwards. Then after that, you put the pressure plate on, make sure the clutch, everything's good with the clutch alignment tool and the clutch disc. Then you can put those bolts in, and you bolt them to what, Brandon? 26 foot-pounds. And he's putting blue Loctite on them, and he also did put blue Loctite on the flywheel bolts. Okay guys, everything's torqued up. Now Brandon, how the hell are you gonna get that? Oh.
Is it?
No.
Didn't lube the clutch, nor...
I did.
Okay, take 3. Ooh, that was a good sound. Okay, we got 2 very strong men here about to lift this transmission from a 350Z, and we are going to mate it to our 1JZ. Nissan to Toyota. Here we go. Let's do it. So that's it. We know we're in, so we're just gonna ooga dooga those bolts and suck the trans on like you're totally not supposed to do. But
No, we're just gonna lightly.
we're slightly modified.
We're gonna lightly tighten it on.
Nah, ooga dooga. Okay, they got these puppies mated, and the thing with the starter is, I believe you need to have what's 2J starter, right?
Yeah.
I believe you need to have a 2J starter because some starters are threaded in these mounting holes and some aren't. If they are threaded, it's not a big deal. You just stick a drill bit in there and you drill it out. What the size is, I don't know, but you should be able to figure that out. So what shifter is this?
It's a DefWorks shifter. I think he's made a couple of them. He ran this one in his personal car. I think he said he was going to an R-Trans or something like that.
Huh.
So
That's
he
weird.
just conveniently was getting rid of this one. So.
Wow, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool, but it just doesn't look that strong. But
Well, I mean,
guess we'll find out.
we'll see.
guys, you're not seeing this. We're not using a vice grip as a hammer.
When we have a hammer right here. We just had to get it fucking
Snap-on hammer. Oh my god, dude. Should we cut back to the clip real quick?
Yeah, come back to it.
All right, we're gonna cut back to the clip. We didn't have a cherry picker, so we had to go pick one up. So now we got a cherry picker. Shout out to Evan. We are basically going to find out right now if the CD OEM bell housing is actually gonna fit in the JZX chassis. We're gonna find the frick out right now. So we're just gonna hook it up, throw it in there, and we're just gonna wing it. So just to be safe, we're gonna cut these 2 studs off because we don't need them. I guess that's good enough. Let's throw this puppy in. We're trusting a lot of money on this tripled up
I
rope
think I've done
right
this
here.
to my car like 3 times already.
I think we're good.
Okay, Chris, time to freaking deadlift that puppy. You might as well just get in the car. We'll push it towards you.
You look like what's her face?
Hey,
you
when's
look
the
like
last time you
Meg
seen me
from
in shorts?
You look like Meg from what's it called? From no, not Meg. Who's the girl for from what's
from
it called?
Bob's Burgers?
Bob's Burgers, yeah.
Tina.
Dude, that thing's doing the Titanic right now.
So we've got this motor 80% in, and the first problem we're running into is the bell housing is smashing into the brace. There's like a, it's called an H brace on Toyotas. Lift it up more. Yeah, it's called an H brace, and it's not even gonna clear that. And then we forgot to put the freaking car in the air, so we have to pull the motor back out.
Are you really?
Basically, it took us a very long time, but we just got this motor and trans in. It looks like this bell housing is barely gonna work in this car, but it's looking good. We just got the motor mounts in. Brandon has to cut his trans tunnel to get the shifter in, so he's got to cut actually quite a bit.
I'm gonna cut this section out because that's for the shifter, and then because it's got the little linkage rod,
Right.
I'm gonna cut just this piece because pretty much it's gonna sit like right there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So then I'm just gonna cut the little bit out for the linkage rod.
The
after.
lesser the better. We also have to figure out a trans mount for this thing. Now we're just gonna jack the trans up, see where she sits, and see what kind of bracket we can kind of fab up for this puppy. What's the verdict? Healthy or not?
We can probably make this work.
That's what I'm talking about. How far off are we?
Not far.
Tight. What does it need?
It wants it to sit almost pretty much flat.
Since this is the S13 crossmember, it's uneven. So we're gonna flatten it out, and then hopefully that will make this wider. Because this crossmember.
This bend is not bending at all.
Hey, just about. If you flatten it out, we're Gucci. Here. Wow.
It's not wide enough. We still have a
No, we can
decent
spread
amount
it.
to go.
You can spread it.
apart.
We're back. It's like 12 hours later, pretty much. Hello, everybody. Hey, Walker, say hello to the YouTube channel. Yep. I like your hat. Brandon went to the Fab Guys last night, really late, and wow, that actually looks pretty good. What they did was they just cut it directly in half in the middle, in between the 2 bolts for the transmission mount, and then they just extended it, and it literally fits perfect. So that is an S chassis mount, and I don't know how it fit so good, but it fit really good. The transmission definitely does hang below the frame rails, but Brandon ain't even low, so you don't know about that life.